strutting around, thinking that you own the place, until a hawk swoops down and puts you in his claws and lets you know really you're just a pigeon. Yo, I'm from New York, so in New York, like my accent, in New York, we got a bunch of birds. We got pigeons strutting around, basically. So you see pigeons around all the time, and it hit me because I saw this video on Facebook about this hawk swooped down, and it had this pigeon in his claws and it was pecking at it, trying to eat it, and the pigeon's fighting for his life, and the hawk's pecking at it, and it made me think. Because at the same time, I was going through something in my situation with my job, where I was strutting around like I was the baddest pigeon at my job because I was good. I'm good at my job. I am good at my job. I'm good at what I do, and then it didn't realize me until a hawk swooped down and almost had the ability to take away my livelihood. So I kept thinking I'd never been in that situation, because when you're really good at what you do, you figure, yo, you on top of the world. Nobody can stop you. Everybody wants you. They need you there. This and that and this. And then all of a sudden, just one moment, your whole life changed. In one moment, your livelihood can be taken away. Whether it's your job, whether you're out and you can get robbed or mugged. If you know that someone else can take your livelihood, take away something that you felt like you've earned and worked for, your whole demeanor, your whole perception on life changes. And I'm sitting here like most of us walking around, especially if you work for someone else, especially if someone else has the power to take away your livelihood. You're just a pigeon. You don't really own anything. And if you think about the difference between a pigeon and a hawk, a pigeon, especially pigeons in New York, they sit around and they wait for you to throw breadcrumbs. They wait for you to throw food, popcorn, whatever it is down so they can eat it. They don't have to really go out and kill and hunt for anything. A pigeon just sits around waiting for someone else to feed it. And when it does get fed, it takes no work. But a hawk has to swoop down and grab something live and fight for its survival. A hawk is more picky. A hawk is not going to jump down and swoop up your breadcrumbs. No, because a hawk wants something more substantive. It wants that meat. So the difference between a hawk and a pigeon, a hawk has to fight for its food. A hawk has to come down and actually kill its food. A pigeon, which most of us are, is pigeons strutting around, even if you're really good at your job. But if someone else can take that job from you, you are a pigeon. You may walk around with your chest out, strutting around, this and that, but you're still waiting for the breadcrumbs of others. You're still waiting for somebody else to throw something down for you to feed it. It's when you take control of your life, when you are in control, that you become a hawk. Some of us are meant to be pigeons. Some of us are meant to be fed on by hawks. But the difference between a pigeon and a hawk is a hawk actually comes down and it kills for its food. A hawk has to work 10 times harder to get its food. And a hawk doesn't want your breadcrumbs. The hawk wants to own its own meat and its own property. So when a hawk's done with its food, it's going to take it with it. It's not going to sit there and leave and share something for other birds. So are you a hawk or are you a pigeon? Take control of your life.